What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and for today I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys on the 3.6 sneak peek number 2. Real quick video right here. We got a sneak peek this morning, and this time we got more than just a picture, we got some information as well. Really good stuff in here that I like to see from Netmarble, but I'm actually very wary because Netmarble is not the kind of company to give without taking from you. So let's talk about it, guys. First of all, we're getting new story missions, guys. New story missions. I'm not really too excited about this simply because story missions in Marvel Future Fight have no real replay value to them. Once you beat them the first time and you kind of know the story, you never really play it again for the story. You just kind of play it for the bios and materials that you get, and in most cases you just kind of clear ticket it and go about your way. However, these are actually going to be some really annoying and really difficult missions because they're going to be 13 plus, and if you guys are already on chapter 12, you know that chapter 12 is really difficult, especially going up against Surtur and Odin. So if they're gonna put missions even past these, that's gonna be really difficult and be on tier 2 native level. However, we did see a picture where Black Panther, you had to fight him and it didn't look like he was on Odin's level, but we'll have to wait and see because those images are not reliable. You can't really rely on the characters that they're using there to be an accurate representation of just how powerful the stage is, because they could just easily code Black Panther to be like really weak, or they can code the character that they're using to be really strong. But once the game is actually live and you go in there, you need a freaking Doctor Strange, you need a tier 2 native to actually take on the stage, which we know to be the case for these last 3 missions right here. Regular characters outside of Sharon Rogers can't really hang here, and even then you struggle mightily. Not really too excited for new story missions. I would personally like a new game mode that has some replay value to it, something like World Boss, some changes to Alliance Battle, some new Shadowland floors, that kind of stuff that actually has replay value, because like I said, story missions get boring after the first time you play it. So yeah, not really too excited about that. What I am excited about, however, is the fact that these guys are actually now going to give you a cheaper way to tier 2 your characters. I'm excited for that because a lot of new players are going to benefit from that. However, don't get too excited because of the fact that if they're giving you a way to get more tier 2 characters, that probably means that Netmarble has a way to make it so that tier 2 is not the end goal anymore. And a lot of people, myself included, has been dreading the day of the tier 3 advancement being released, and I feel like this right here is the setup for that, especially when you consider just how powerful of a character they hinted at the end of the sneak peek by stating that there is someone capable of lifting a meteor the size of Arkansas or being able to split the moon in 2 with a single punch. Both feats of strength that I spoke to you guys about in my video yesterday, sneak peek number 1, and they are making a direct reference to the Blue Marvel. Now, if Blue Marvel is gonna come to this game and they're already hyping him up like that, then chances are he's most definitely going to be a tier 2 native, or a tier 2 native plus, or goddamn a tier 3 type character, a character that has a new level of power never before seen in Marvel Future Fight. I could be wrong here, but just the way how they're going about this, one, cutting the story mission characters tier 2 advancement in half and then hyping up a really strong character at the end, just kind of hints that giving you easier tier 2 don't really mean too much, because we're raising the end goal and you're gonna have to grind once again to get there. I am not too upset about having a new power level. I'm just going to be upset if it's like something that you kind of have to pay a bunch of money to do. If there is no way for you to get these characters to tier 3 or whatever the new level of power is without spending money, then I'm going to be upset. If it's like a really slow, super slow snail crawl grind where you take a year to make one of these new powerful characters, then of course I'm going to be annoyed by that. But we'll just have to wait and see. what Netmarble decide to do. They may not even make Blue Marvel that strong. Who knows? But this right here seems like the perfect setup where they're going to give you easier tier 2, but just raise the cap on you and make it so you have to aim for tier 3 now. But it's not being applied to all of these story mission characters. It's actually only being applied to, I believe, characters up to chapter 8. I have heard mentions that it goes all the way up to chapter 10, and if it does, that would be great because chapter 10 has Phil Coulson in there, and that's going to be really beneficial for some of you guys, especially since he's a completely garbage character, but his tier 2 passive is actually really good. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide to do and go from there. If they actually make it so it's all the way up to chapter 10, maybe I'll do a top 10 video, share my thoughts with you guys on the best 10 characters from here that you should tier 2, since they have half the cost now. Okay, don't want to make this one super long. There's not really too much here to speak on, but let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Are you happy that we now have a cheaper way to tier 2 some of these characters that are really freaking bad, people like Hawkeye? But then again, at the exact same time, guys, you're getting them to go to tier 2, but even at tier 2, people like Hawkeye, people like Ultron, people like Falcon, people like Blade, they're still gonna be garbage characters. And if this is the way of Netmarble saying, hey guys, we're never gonna fix these characters, we don't have time for that, we have time to make money, and this is not gonna make us any money, so we're not gonna fix them, but here you go, you can tier 2 them and that can make them playable. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. If that's the case, would you guys still be happy about that? Personally, I would be very upset, because that means that they're just gonna sell you a uniform later down the road to fix the character instead of fixing the base model. But yeah, guys, that's all I have to really say for this one, man. Thanks for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace and love. Hail the Panther.
Okay guys, so secret ending for any of you guys who actually make it to the end of the video, man. You guys are amazing. I love doing these from time to time to throw you guys off. So yeah, as I was wrapping up the video, guys, I don't know what it is that dawned in me to go ahead and take a look in the freaking store. It's probably because Black Friday is in a couple days. So I decided to go through the store and see if there's anything here out of the ordinary that could be considered to be a really freaking amazing deal, considering Black Friday is notoriously known for those. And as I was going through, everything just kind of seemed like the normal stuff that would be here. Forgive me if I'm wrong, the store is not someplace I visit on a daily or even weekly basis, simply because I'm not a heavy spender, so I don't really go out of my way to come in here. But as I was going through and just clicking on stuff to see if anything is out of the ordinary, something dawned on me, guys, and I actually freaking clicked this chest right here. The freaking comic card chest, the one that everyone and their grandmama have been complaining about for having really pitiful drop rates. This one right here, guys, that people have spent thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of crystals, and not gotten any of the new premium cards that we got as a part of the 3.5 Ragnarok update. Crazy stuff, guys. Netmarble has actually pushed this chest even further, guys. Now, I don't know if this is a mistake, but am I seeing things, guys? Are these freaking Korean cards in the freaking chest right now, guys? Is this real life? When this chest was first released a month ago now, they were first advertised on the picture. Sorry, I keep getting pushed back to the front part here. They were first advertised on this picture right here, and everyone was in an uproar about it. Why would you put it on the freaking display picture if you can't actually pull it? And then they redid the artwork here and removed it. But now they're in here, and I'm not sure if this is just for Black Friday and it's only gonna be here for a limited time, and then after that you'll never ever be able to see them again, because in my entire time of playing this game, guys, these are something that I never thought I would ever have a chance of getting, simply because I was never going to outsource and pay a ridiculous amount of money for a comic just to get these cards. And as of right now, we have comic cards in the game that are really close to these. However, in some regard, these cards are still superior. So here I am looking and debating with myself, guys, what the hell should I do? In the entirety of the time I've been playing this game, I have never had a situation like this. It was either I'm not buying that because I don't want to get screwed by RNGesus, or I'm buying that because it's a good deal. As of right now, I'm completely torn, guys, because I know RNGesus is going to, I don't even want to say, he's going to violate me, guys, in the worst kind of way. And I'm going to be so freaking upset, so angry, and I'm not going to be angry at anyone but myself for falling for it once again. But at the same time, if this is a one-time thing that will never be here ever again, or maybe will come back next year, do I really want to pass up the opportunity to get a Korean card, especially when it's at the cost of crystals and not cash? Because I could farm more crystals by simply just playing the game or buying Stark Stash. But in my mind, I know in my heart, guys, RNG is going to violate me, and he's going to take all 3,700 crystals that I've amassed for the next update and give me absolutely nothing in return. So here is my question to you guys. What are you guys going to do? Are you guys going to sacrifice the crystals that you could potentially put towards some of the new content coming in the next update, whether it be uniform or characters, for a chance of getting these cards that were at one point considered to be the absolute best that you could ever get? But as of right now, we have the Cable card and the Scarlet Witch card that gets pretty close. We also have the two premium Loki cards that we get from upgrading uniforms. So I'm here debating with myself, guys, what the hell should I do? Should I at least do one pull and then stop and say, you know what, I gave it a go, RNGesus screwed me, and that's fine? But knowing me, the kind of person I am an all or nothing kind of guy. So I feel like if I do one pull, all I'm doing is just opening the gateway for me to spend all of my crystals and get absolutely shitted on. So I want to ask you guys, leave me a comment. Let me know if you tried this chess. If you got anything, let me know how much crystals you spend, what card you got, because to be honest, this Guardians of the Galaxy card here, I feel like that one and the Captain America one is the rarest of the two. Those I have never actually seen. Actually, that's a lie. The Cap, I've never seen anyone with it equipped. The Guardians of the Galaxy one, I've ever seen one person have it equipped. The other three, I've seen several people with them. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. I've rambled long enough, but seriously, guys, I'm having this debate, this internal war with myself, and I'm really upset. Like, I'm happy they made it available, but at the same time, I'm upset because I know that I'm gonna get robbed, and if I get robbed, I'm gonna be really angry, and I'm gonna be really angry at no one but myself. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this one, guys. The debate, the struggle, the battle is real. Let's hope we get more than just this for Black Friday. But we'll just have to wait and see, guys. Please let me know what your thoughts are. If you bought this, if you're not going to buy it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace and love.